Godzilland. Shit, man, I don't even know where to start with this one. So, back in the early 80s, a toy line was released to cater to younger children called Godzilland. This would later be used as the basis for a show known as Adventure! Godzilland that ran on TV Tokyo in 1992 and 1993 to promote Godzilla and Mothra Battle for Earth and Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. From the ashes of this show, 4 educational OVAs were also released, known as the Get Going! Godzillaland series, and this is what we're talking about today. The first of the OVAs focuses on hiragana, and my god, if that opening ain't a banger, I don't know what is. So it kicks off with Mothra inviting King Ghidorah, who looks like a 3-headed big bird from Sesame Street, might I add, to come eat her strawberries. No, that's not an innuendo, though I'm sure that exists somewhere out there on the internet, but I'm not going to look for it. But hold on just a goddamn minute. Mothra is totally cool with Ghidorah coming to eat her fruit after, you know... The other monsters featured in this OVA are Rodan, Godzilla, Anguirus, and Baragon just kind of shows up, but since no one gives a shit about Baragon, who cares? They come together to eat Mothra's succulent red juicy strawberries, but Godzilla and Anguirus are late to the picnic and don't get any. The reasoning? They're both fuck dumb idiots who can't read. Thus, the invitations that Mothra handed out to everybody fell upon deaf eyes? I don't know, that didn't make any sense. So that explains the ancient rivalry between Godzilla and King Ghidorah, 2 of the greatest kaiju of all time, through countless movies. It all started because Ghidorah didn't save no berries for Godzilla. I know this isn't canon, but I don't care. That's what I'm just going to believe from this point on, because it just makes it funny. So Mothra, I guess, taking on the role of teacher, takes it upon herself to teach these morons hiragana. I'm not going to lie, there was a point where I thought I could use this to educate myself on some Japanese phrases, you know? Bulk up my knowledge of the language. After all, this OVA is geared towards little kids, and in English teaching schools, they always teach you the basics at that age, right? Nerp. In this OVA, it's totally random. 1 second, you're learning how to say monkey, and then suddenly you're learning how to say I got bitten by an ant. So really, if I go to Japan, I'm basically fucked for basic language skills, but if an army of monkeys attacks me, oh man, I'm good to go. You fools. You thought I was a green hairy penis-looking caterpillar? No, it was I, a fox, all along. And then they start singing about dots. Man, I don't know. That right there's the face you make an hour after you said that those edibles ain't shit. And that's basically the hiragana OVA. Next up, we're going balls deep into counting numbers. So in the counting OVA, it's basically the same idea as the hiragana episode, except instead of a picnic, it's Godzilla's birthday. And once again, cause Anguirus is about as smart as mashed potatoes, he screws up how many cakes he needed and Godzilla has a cry fest. I'm sorry, did Mothra just fucking ara? No. There's already enough Rule 34 of her out there. We need the horny police, ASAP. Speaking of Mothra though, it must be exhausting being the only one on the entire island with half a brain. Being surrounded by morons all the time, god. You just know that shit's gotta be exhausting. And unfortunately, there really isn't much else to say about this OVA. I mean, there's a part where Ghidorah raps about numbers. Epic, but other than that, there ain't much. So I guess we'll just move into addition. Now let me tell you, the addition and subtraction OVAs are a totally different beast altogether. I was not ready for this. You have been warned. Yes, that is in fact a dude in the Heisei Godzilla suit making fucking pancakes with some Japanese girl that's supposed to be his sister whilst also talking human words. What in the crispy toast shit is this? This is the purest definition of cursed. Also, imagine being the guy in the suit. Toho's like, hey, you want to portray Godzilla? And you get all excited only to realize you'll be sitting there making pancakes and doing math. God. So in this OVA, Mechagodzilla just shows up and he tries to convince Anguirus that Godzilla is just a dickhead. He acts like some jaded ex or like a terrifying crush or somebody who's like stalking a chick and wants her to like only focus on him. It's really creepy. Well, I mean, Mechagodzilla did break your jaw. I don't know why you're surprised. But when Anguirus refuses, Mechagodzilla just straight up abducts his ass and flies off to his cave to do God knows what kind of unspeakable things to him. Meanwhile, Godzilla and his girlfriend, who's pink, named Godzilland, yes, I said that, go on a math adventure because Godzilla can't use his atomic breath because his stomach isn't full enough and he needs food. Along the way, they encounter an army of ants with spears, save Anguirus by winning a quiz show that Mechagodzilla made up, accept his apology, become best friends, and the day is all sunshine and rainbows in the end. Hard-hitting stuff. Lastly, we have subtraction. This one begins with more cursed Godzilla suit goodness when he says this line.
Godzilla 君って物知りね。
小さい頃ゴジランドで教わったんだよ。
So that means that technically all the Godzilla Land stuff is a prequel, which means that Mechagodzilla actually did grow up to break Anguirus' jaw, and all these friends became bitter rivals hell-bent on killing each other. Damn. Dude, that gives this entire series a way more sinister vibe to it. This time around, it's Gojira's birthday instead of Godzilla, and all the dudes in the island are simping hard for her hoe ass, trying to one-up each other with gifts. But how much you want to bet Mechagodzilla's gonna show up and do some serial killer shit again?
Mechagodzilla 君乱暴だからな。そんなことないよ。あー！一緒にボートに乗ろうよ。誰か助けて！
Yep. As if Anguirus' booty wasn't enough, Mecha needs to clap some pink cheeks as well. But alas, the gang shows up to save the day and once again accept his apology and everything's happily ever after. It's kind of terrible advice, really, to teach kids. You know, like that kid that keeps trying to abduct and beat the crap out of you, among other things. Yeah, it's fine as long as they say sorry. These Godzilland OVAs are some of the most bizarre things I've ever watched with Godzilla's name attached to it. It's like a surreal fever dream. Weird but adorable chibi cartoon characters that grow up to kill each other. Heisei Godzilla making pancakes, a pervy Mechagodzilla. It's just so weird, man. That being said, do I wish I had this stuff to watch when I was at this age that the series was directed at? You're damn right I do. And that's only scratching the surface. The Godzilland series itself ran for 26 episodes, which I'm sure are just as batshit as these were. Let me know if you guys want to see me cover the rest of the series. If you want to see more content like this, you can check out the playlist to see every review I've done in alphabetical order, because I'm OCD like that. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.
All around me are familiar faces.